Hey guys, it's me, Andrea. So basically, my hair looks really bad right now. There we go. Okay, so I know you've been waiting for a long time to hear my accent video, and I just realized that I can do so many. This video is going to be probably over 20 minutes long, and I'm not going to have you sit through that. Especially just 20 minutes of looking at my face, like no one wants to see that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it in parts, and this is going to be part one, which is North American accents. So this is going to be different parts of the USA and Canada. And if I can do Mexican, which I doubt I can, but just go with those two for now. So first up is the Pacific Northwest accent, which is what I'm doing right now, which is pretty much like Washington State, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, Northern California, Vancouver, British Columbia, like just the normal accent. That was my head off to the side. There we go. So this one's pretty easy, just normal. It's my normal voice as well. I sound really tired because I am. I just had a test and an essay, but I got it done, so that's good. Let's see. Let's go further north, shall we? So this one is like Midwest accent, like Minnesota, Wisconsin, some of Chicago, Detroit a little bit. Actually, just more of a Michigan more than Detroit, but I mean Detroit's in Michigan anyway. I'm rambling now, but it's kind of like a wider speech. It's very subtle differences, like just wider stuff. And then, of course, we got the New York accent and the New Jersey accent and just pretty much East Coast accent. I mean, I know not everyone from the East Coast obviously sounds like this, but it's just like the stereotypes, and of course, you newsy boys all sound like that. Tommy Bracco, prime example, from Staten Island. You can't really do that one, but this is just the stereotypical New Yorker, Brooklyn accent, that's how it goes. Rock on. Boston actually is slightly different than the New York. Boston is, well, they don't have O's in the alphabet. They have 25 letters in the Boston alphabet. There's no A. So they park the car at the art building at Harvard. They also add O's to words that don't have O's, like idea, kind of like the British do, which I'll get to that later at a later time. Let's see. We can go into some sort of Southern. Southern is pretty easy. This is just a stereotypical Southern accent. This is like Texas, I think. Texas has the stereotypical Southern. So when you think of a Southern accent, you're thinking of like Texas or Oklahoma, something like that. And then we have the Carolina accent, which is a little bit wider in the mouth area. It's kind of Kentucky, North Carolina area. I don't know why my voice gets higher when I do it. It's just something that happens to me. I don't really know why. But the speech is also slower, so that's kind of interesting to hear. Right. So then we have my home country, Canada. Basically, it's kind of northern Canada is really the one with the accent. So this is like Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, Newfoundland, those areas over there. They're the ones that are like the very stereotypical Canadian accents. So they're the ones that, when you think of Canadian accents, they're the ones you hear, eh? Yeah, and they're the ones that say eh. Despite me being from the Canada area there, we don't actually say eh in Vancouver, but they do. Like they don't say it down south in Vancouver and in Toronto and Ontario and Quebec and all those places, but up north, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, areas like that, they all say their little A's and their Canadians and their take off hosers and wear their toques. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of funny. And then that one's pretty fun. That one's my favorite. If I forget one, I'll add it to the last video where I'm going to do everything just last minute. But I hope you enjoyed that. I would do like a Quebec accent, but it's pretty much the same as French, and I'll do that when I do European. So I hope you liked it. More to come. Stay tuned. Adios, hasta luego.